Hey guys, Camper 15, joined by my co-host, the Red Wolf. We are back with another episode review of Dawn da Dawn.
Close enough. Yeah.
Dawn da Dawn?
That's done, done, done. But
Whatever. I don't care.
it is
Uh,
fine. It's fine. Yeah, at least you did it 3 times, not 4 times.
we're on the second to last episode, and then the next episode we review, we will finally be caught up.
Mm-hmm.
There's many other shows that on the channel I need to catch up with. Fairy Tail's another one, but we'll get to that eventually.
Yeah, we're both behind, I assume.
Yes, we're both behind. Anyways, Dawn.
You said it wrong again, but okay. Go
I
ahead.
know. We get one of the wackiest, weirdest episodes yet. We got ghouls that are calling people call me mommy. We got balls in people's faces.
Honestly, I thought it couldn't get any weirder than give us your banana or
The
give me
banana's been on certain faces.
or give me your dong.
Also, Turbo Granny's running around school. So, anyways, we pick up right where we last left off, and we have it to where Momo and Okarun are trying to look for Okarun's balls. And Turbo Granny basically says that it's this big, round, golden ball that's so, I guess you can say, shiny to prove.
Yeah, it's wrapped around her like energy.
Yeah, it's got this like freaking energy in it. Now they can't find it, and essentially Turbo Granny is like, well, hopefully nobody else has found it, because if they did, well, they'll be able to see all the spiritual energies, and well, yeah, we'll get into the next part of what she says later on. But that's where we go, and then we get to the next day of school. Okarun walks into his classroom, and this one guy's like, hey man, I saw you and Aya say, hanging out. Are you guys like a thing or something? And he's like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, no, we're not a thing. And he's like, oh, good. Because I actually wanted to freaking hit her up and go out with her. And then he basically suggests, like, or one, he first, like, don't you think Ayose is, like, cute? And then that's when it gets in Okarun's feelings, like, Momo, Ayose cute? And then he's remembering all the times he's interacted. He's like, she is pretty cute. And then this man is like, hey, have you done it with her? And Okarun's like, wait, what are you talking about? He's like, listen, I heard that apparently she gets bad down and dirty, or is it you that's the one that's getting down and dirty with her? Because I heard like she basically will fuck any guy essentially and everything. And this is when Okarun starts to get pissed.
Yeah, like he grabs the guy by the shirt and he unintentionally starts transforming and it's like starts saying, "Who's spreading those rumors? Tell me."
Yeah, and see now too, the dude's like posse, like they don't see him going in his all out mode, and they think he's like, oh my god, what the hell is this nerd doing? And Okarun's just grabbing and damn near almost choking this guy out for talking about Momo like that.
I think they do see him transformed, or didn't they?
I think in their vision, probably not. I think it looks like him. While I think the guy that got grabbed sees like how terrifying he is.
Mm-hmm.
Now he ends up letting go. He's like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? And then he walks away. And then lo and behold, Turbo Granny pops her little cat head out and is like, seems like you can't keep yourself composed, huh? And now we actually forgot to skip over because they ended up going back to Granny Seiko's house, and Seiko told Okarun, like, hey, just because you have Turbo Granny's power doesn't mean you got them under control. Just be very careful with them, okay? And Turbo Granny was looking like, I'm gonna get my fucking powers back. But Turbo Granny, he ends up running out the classroom with Turbo Granny, and he's like, "Why are you here?" And she's like, "Oh, so this is what schools look like now. Nice setting, very nice." I'm just like, oh, she's gonna be that character going forward, huh? She's gonna be like Con from Cone from freaking Bleach.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I'm like, this freaking girl. I'm like, this damn cat is in this damn school. And she talking about, oh, this is nice. I haven't been in school in centuries. Like, damn, how old are you then? If you haven't been in school in centuries.
I mean, she's been dead for a while, I'm pretty sure, so.
Yes, so she's saying this school looks very freaking nice. She ends up talking about like, oh well, Seiko told me I ain't got nothing better to do at her house, so I might as well just come with you. And I'm just like, how much you want to bet Seiko actually said that shit?
I feel like she did.
I guess.
I feel like she did, not knowing how she is.
So Momo then shows up and she's like, oh, Okaroon, what are you doing? And then he's like hiding. He's like, nothing. And he can't even look at her because, well, at first he looks at her and he's like, holy shit, she is cute. But then he looks away. He's like, I can't look. And then eventually, Turbo Granny makes him drop the bag and then rolls off and everything. And eventually, he just starts running away. And she's like, why are you running? Stop, Okaroon. I'm trying to talk to you.
I can't look. I can't
look. He can't look because he sees her. He's gonna start getting flustered because it's like now this dude put in his head like, you know, she kind of cute. Again, I don't blame him. She is cute.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we get more banter back and forth. You know, it's funny. This adorable romance that is growing between the two is so adorable.
Can't stop smiling. I can't stop smiling.
Yeah, so it ends up we having a cut to where Momo catches up with her friends, and essentially her friends basically tell her like, hey, did you hear about what your bae did? And she's like, oh, the fact that he's running away from me or something. And also, he's not my bae. I'm like, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Essentially her friends like, listen, your man essentially like almost like got into a fight because this dude was talking bad about you. And then she's just like, and the mom was like, wait, Okaroon got in a fight about me? And she's like, yeah, he did. And she's like, then why the fuck is he running away? Or is that the reason why he's running away from me or something like that? So we'll get back to them later. We then cut to resident pink-haired girl Aira.
Mm-hmm.
Care to tell everybody how her personality is?
Apparently she's that Mrs. Perfect girl, that gets along with everybody.
I think so. I guess you can say uses her charms to make everybody think she's cute.
Yeah, and somehow she got her grip on his
Yeah. What ends up happening, one, we find out she's the one that started these rumors about Momo being, excuse my language, but a slut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she also called her Momo a bitch too. I was like, yeah. Oh my god! I'm like, don't tell me you're like mommy Nanami from freaking Rent a Girlfriend, because she gives me that energy, bruh. She gives me that energy.
I have a feeling she won't be that bad. I have a feeling.
Hopefully not, because listen, look, I sent for mommy, but she in that show is a toxic. She's toxic.
You sim for mommy?
Yes, I do actually. Now look, even though I simp for mommy, I personally still simp for Chizuru a lot more.
At least you're sane.
But I'm just like, oh, she that type of girl. She the girl that thinks she's so cute and she can do no wrong, and then back, and she like that type of girl that's like, oh, I hate this bitch. You know. Now, apparently, when she got the freaking wash tub knocked over her head, she saw Momo's psychic hands. Now,
Mhm.
that could also be because, well, at that point in time, she had the golden ball in her pocket. Um, because apparently she was in the area when the boss battle against Turbo Granny was taking place.
Yeah, she felt that spiritual pressure.
Yeah, and she ended up seeing everything. She's like, oh my. So she basically is calling Momo a what?
Slut. And,
Well,
a demon or or like a a devil or
yeah.
evil spirit or whatever.
So she legitimately gets her friends to get like a Bible and a freaking cross that apparently, from what they said throughout the episode, smells like fucking gasoline or fuel.
Which is explained later on.
Yes. And I'm just like, I'm watching this episode first. So I'm like, this girl is taking this shit too damn far. I'm like, she crazy.
Mhm. Yeah, even her friends are like, "Is she okay?"
Yeah, because she's like, oh, don't you see the girl in the, you don't see the lady in the red dress over there? And her friend's just like, what the fuck
Uh-huh.
is wrong with you?
I think she bumped her head one too many times.
Yeah. Now, these guys ended up showing up, and then she just gets back to her cutesy, ditzy personality, even though those dudes kind of talk bad about her, saying, like, oh, you're such a klutz. And then, she's trying to, I guess, get her friends' attention and tell them, like, get them away. And she's like, I'm just like, this girl is a crazy girl. She's a klutz, all right. She's a klutz. She's a weirdo. If I was her friends, I'd be like, yeah, I'm walking the fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
So what ends up happening is after that scene, we then Turbo Granny is looking at this entire scene completely. So we then come back to the skyscraper. Our boy still can't look at Momo because he thinks she's too cute for him. And Turbo Granny's over here eating, I think it was a hot dog or a burger or something.
Yeah, I believe so.
Now, if you're asking me how the fuck is this cat doll eating a damn thing, I have no idea. But hey, it's anime, right?
It's anime. It's anime.
Um, Now it leads to a funny scene to where clearly we're gonna be seeing a lot of Turbo Granny and Momo banter back and forth because Momo's like, "Oh please, what are you gonna do? I already kicked your ass anyways by beating you, so who cares?" And Turbo Granny's like, "Oh, I'm gonna murder you! You want?" And she's like, "Come on, do something! Do something! What are you gonna do?" Oh my goodness! Look. Turbo Granny by far is the best comedic character in the show.
Yes.
Keep Turbo Granny in that cat form, and I'm good. And I'm
Mhm.
sorry. No, we watched the English dub. The English dub voice actor for Turbo Granny is absolutely perfect. Is
Mhm.
absolutely perfect.
Yep.
Makes me crack up laughing. So, Turbo Granny basically explains about seeing some weirdo in the school and proclaiming a bunch of other stuff. And basically, because they're still talking about looking for, obviously, Okarune's balls, and they basically come to the conclusion that it's clear somebody must have found it. Now, what is the interesting factoid if another human ends up finding Okarune's golden balls?
That they're gonna start, having some kind of what's it called? The what's it called?
I'm just saying spiritual power.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just stick with spiritual power. I was sure there was another name for it, but
But and then what else does she also say?
what else did you say? No.
You don't remember what she also says?
Are you gonna keep stalling or are you gonna say it?
I'm just thinking that you saw.
Say it.
Essentially, she says she'll be able to. Whoever grabs the ball sets is able to see the other spirits, but at the same time, spirits can see her, and that's not too good because these spirits are clearly wanting to get a hold of the balls because it has this crazy amount of power in him. So essentially, what we find out is Ira's in massive danger, and the fact that we find out the thing that she's been pointing out that she's been calling Momo's familiar um, is actually one of those spirits.
Mm-hmm.
She ends up meeting up with Momo, and Okarun's like, I need to talk to you. So Momo's like, don't worry, go look on and start the search. I'll go handle this. Now, that's when Momo and um, our girl have a freaking almost fight. She literally pins this girl, Momo, down to the ground. Is like, "Ow, you demon!" I'm like, "What the?"
She's high.
I'm like, got the cross on her face. Momo like, why does it smell like gasoline? Um, and then she legitimately puts the golden balls on Momo's face, which means Okarune's balls have officially touched Momo's face. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Okarune can say, "My dick has already been on."
Please stop. Please stop. Please don't do that.
Now, if you're thinking about something over a rated R, well, leave that to your imagination. I'm not gonna get there, but it's okay. If you want to picture it. Not me.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it already went rated R the moment we heard "Give me your dong" in the very first episode. So.
Momo ends up actually kicking her friends off, and they end up getting like thrown back into this rubble. I'm just like, did she just kill her friends? Because surely they have to be badly hurt because of that.
I mean, I doubt they're dead, but I'm pretty sure yes, they're injured.
Now Okarune with Turbo Granny shows up, and basically, thanks to Turbo Granny, Okarune's like, listen, you're in danger. You might want to grab me back the ball set, right? And then that's when shit goes from bad to worse.
Yes, suddenly the spirit shows up. That
And the spirit, well, it's how much you say it.
uh starts saying "Call me mommy."
Yes. It's telling Ari that, oh, honey, it's me, your mother. I'm just like, what? Now we do see some faint flashbacks of her past, and it's like kind of said like she left her mom and went away and then never saw her mother again. But the spirit is like, it's me, honey, it's your mommy. I was extremely weirded out when I saw this.
Mm-hmm.
Now Okarune goes into his all-out form and tries to save our girl, but that doesn't exactly work.
Yeah, it didn't really do much. He just ended up getting eaten.
Yeah, she eats these dudes whole.
Mm-hmm.
Momo's tied up because she's like tied up with what is it? Zip ties, right? It's funny because she later then asked Turbo Granny, like, hey, can you get me out of this? And Turbo Granny's like, sorry, kid, I don't do zip ties. I'm like, then what the fuck do you do? You're fucking useless then.
I mean, she kind of is, considering she doesn't have her powers right now.
I guess so. Anyways, Irie basically makes the mention of the fact to the person that's saying that that's her mother is like, you're just a demon and you're just a familiar. And she gets pissed. She's like, familiar? And then she kind of blames Momo for like, oh, you turned her against me. And she eats Ari.
Yeah. Which is funny considering Ari was like chanting like, "I will defeat you until go."
Yeah, ate her whole right then and there. Then she turns to Momo. She's like, "You made me do this. You made me. You turned her against me. So this leads to Mommy Demon, and Granny Turbo called this demon or this ghost something special. I don't have it. I don't really care. Whatever. It's just something that's super fast, from what Turbo Granny said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what starts the fight. Momo's kind of at a disadvantage because she's kind of like handcuffed at the moment, and essentially, you know, the fight is going crazy. I'm just like, I don't know if Momo can be able to handle this. And clearly she can't. And she essentially gets to the point where she gets choked out. And as she's getting choked out, the dang demon is like, all right now, I'll forgive you if you just call me mommy. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you? And mind you, she's also choking her out with her hair,
Mm-hmm.
which is also disturbing. And what does Momo's response to Demon calling, wanting to say, call me mommy?
Basically, she basically says, screw you.
And she's like, how dare you? And then Momo gets eaten whole. And it's like, oh great, all our characters are done. But what ends up happening to end off the episode?
Well, Turbo Granny points out that what she ate was not a cross, but a lighter. And then the spirit starts, getting burned from the inside.
Yes. Turbo Granny also mentions, like, you see, when you swallowed Momo, you also swallowed your damn hair, too. And they literally lit her hair on fire, which then got them to get spit out.
Yep. And
It was a risk. Definitely high risk, because they would have, if she didn't do that, well, then they would have been burned alive.
yeah. And
But now they're free, and it seems like they're going to look to finish the fight off, obviously in episode 7, which we have yet to watch. But apparently, from what we've heard and the thumbnails I've seen, apparently it made people so damn basically cry.
yeah, now that got me curious.
So the moment I hit end, as long as the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight is not on, I'll be watching the Dawn to Dawn episode 7. If you're wondering when you're going to get the review, you're going to get the review obviously the next day this video goes up. So technically, you'll get this Sunday. Sorry, but not sorry. We got too much shit to review on Saturday anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, any other final thoughts? Happy that we're finally now going to be caught up with Dawn to Dawn.
Oh, that's it.
Anyways, we're going to get out of here. Catch you guys in this video. Till then, guys, stay safe up there. Hit that subscribe button to my channel. Not only my channel, my co-host channel. Leave a link in the description below. And we will see you on the next episode review of whatever we post to the channel. Till then, guys, stay safe up there and have a great rest of your day, night, or in this video. Peace.
Peace.